mean, I think we're good to go. Whoa, whoa. Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bum bum bum. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Oh, that's not supposed to be up anymore because we ain't doing that. It's a whole new week. Let me turn this down a little bit. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Let's see. Are people jumping in the chat? Oh, hello, Ruben Van Schliffgard on YouTube and Thavish. It's okay, Thavish. I'm not tripping. We're gonna have a good time today. It's gonna be a fun, probably 2-heat tournament, but you know, you never know. Real Freezing Flame. Hello, Rich. How are you? I'm great, Freezing Flame. The real question is, how are you? Of all the questions that could be asked. Dakota. Hey, yo, Rich. Hey, yo, Dakota. What's happening, brother? Just making sure I'm going to get everything going. One dumb boy. Hello, Rich. I'm here to watch even though I'm not competing. Okay. I support you. You're welcome to be part of this experience in whatever way you choose. If you want to compete, compete. If you want to just observe, observe. If you want to write a really cool article about it and say how this is the greatest tournament of all time in any sport or video game ever, you do that too. Sliffgarden. I really don't blame you. Got a really hard back name. Hold on. There's an N at the end of what that says. Any SS13 picks? Yeah, there you go. SS13. I'm not doing the best. What's the matter? What's the matter, Freezing Flame? Guys, the big news today is that there are still 0 bans because it's going to be Rose's debut, and with the nerf, and with the rule that you can only use each brawler 1 time per round, or per heat. I'm not banning anything today. We'll see what happens. That's why today's logo is Rosa versus Leon. It's the OP Who Should Be Banned tournament. So we'll see what happens today. Guys, by the way, here is your opening lineup. Josh, of course, making his return. Carlos, AA, Yusuf, Axel, Mussy, Dakota, Malik, and Tyrant Star. 2 debuts, Dr. Magician and Mateus Minion, both making their debuts. So that's super exciting. Ruta B, OP mod and super helpful person and a big part of what makes Slaton Showdown happen. Ruta B in the chat on Twitch, so if you haven't already, give him some love. Little clap it up for Ruta B, everybody. Come on. Poco. Oh, you got Guitar Guy. Nice. Poco. Guitar Guy is another name for him, though. Let's go with Guitar Guy. That's what he's called from now on. Kryptonaut. Oh, thank you for the follow, by the way, Kryptonaut. I saw that that you follow when we were off stream, so. Mussy is in. On the stream, it didn't switch me to Heat 1. Let me go take a look. 1 second. I'm just checking on all the information. Oh, Jimmy, what'd you change your name to? Are you Mateus Minion? Which one are you? Tyrant Star is the host for our first heat. Oh, you're Dr. Magician. Oh, so you're not making your debut. You're just a new name. Okay. Dr. Magician. Bring it on, son. Ruben, let's see. Let's go take a look at what's happening with you. What was your IGN, Ruben? Because I'm trying to see your IGN there, Ruben. Oh yeah, here is in the chat. There is the club. Let me see, make sure that's going out. There's the club tag. Let me pop it one more time for Twitch. So there's the club tag. No club link, just the club tag. Freezing Flame. I do not see you registered, but you can jump onto the standby list if you want. By the way, there's the Discord information for everyone who wants it. There's the Twitch information for Twitter, whoever wants it. Why is everyone on Do Not Disturb? I don't know. Stop being so disturbing, everybody. Be disturbed, all you people. I'm looking to try to find Ruben's Sugar Snort fan. I don't have you. Oh no, I have you in. Yeah, you're in. There you go. Oh, you're in round 1. There you go. Cool. You're in Heat 1. Tyrant Star. Take a look at the list of IGNs and start doing invites. Rather than saying everyone join me, go ahead and send invites. Let's add Freezing Flame to the standby list, please, Ruda. You can also buy it. Guys, you know that you can mute a bunch of stuff in Discord. I've been doing a bunch of that. One dumb boy has joined the Discord server after all this time. Dumb boy, after all this time, guys, we're about to kick off the Slaton Showdown 12. The graphic is not quite as clean. I see that my little like white circle dot in the second eye. Ugh, not as good as normal, but you know, it is what it is. It happens. Rich, bust out the Tiz spell. I don't even know what that is. Oh, Ruben, you're a Sugar Snort fan. Interesting. Interesting IGN, by the way. Not really family friendly. We try to keep it family friendly here, but, you know, do as you will. Bum, ba, ba, bum, bum, bum. Getting ready for this super cool tournament. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you go to Discord and read the rules. The rules are super critical, and there are a few ones you have to know. There's the no teaming rule, aka the no spinning rule. If a spin looks like it's gratuitous, aimed towards teaming, or like super... If a spin looks like it's in the spirit of teaming, or anything that looks like you've pre-planned teaming, and again, I mean pre-planned teaming, then... Oh, what's what I call the zap spell. There you go. Then that's a penalty, and there's rules for that. And of course, also there's a rule that says you may only play a brawler once per heat. Notice our brawlers played list. So let's not do that because that's also a penalty. One dumb boy. Nice way to join the Discord, man. So again, there's the current list of people who should be playing. Just waiting to get this next one up. Oh, announcement! I'm streaming. Thank you, Me6 bot, whatever it is. Do. I'm ready for this tournament. Oh yeah, I should go ahead and tweet this thing out, shouldn't I? Boom. Let me copy that. Let me go to Twitter. Let me go to the Twitter. Guys, if you want to support this program, this tournament, a number of different ways. The best thing is to get the word out, man. More people know about it, the more viewers I get for it, the bigger I can make the prize pool, etc., etc., etc. About to start Slaton, the at Brawl Stars Slaton Showdown 12. Flex your solo skills. Who gave me the follow? I didn't see that follow. Hold on, let me go to this page. Mateus Minion, thank you very much for the follow, brother. Appreciate it. Let me go ahead and get this tweet out. Flex your solo skills live. There we go. Bump, bump, bump. All right, let's go. Where are we doing? My Pokemon team suck though. Hate randoms. Oh yeah. Randoms can be super annoying. Oh, that's not the right chat. Oh no, they mean they're in Do Not Disturb within the game. I want to play. Can you, Timer Star? Can you give us a roll call within the in the Discord chat? Send me a roll call photo so I can figure out who's supposed to be here, and then we can send messages to them within Discord. Oh, what you're meaning is that people have D&D on missing AA, Yusuf, and Carlos. All right. Of course, missing AA, Yusuf. Of course, we're missing AA, Yusuf. Very shocker. Well, we'll give them a minute here, and if they don't show up, we do have in the rules a short grace period. So if they don't show up in a couple minutes here, then we will go to our standby list, which currently has a few players in it, and we'll start getting people in from standby. Again, there's the list of everyone who's supposed to be in. Getting ready to do Slaton Showdown 12. Next week is Slaton Showdown 13. We keep doing it all the time. And there's my overall overlay. And here's what the game will look like eventually. And here's just me. And there's a lineup one more time. Come on, everybody. Man, AA Yusuf is the most... the Shiba background theme is lit. You're lit. You're lit. Come on. Let's see. AA Yusuf and Carlos. Where the heck are you guys? Are they in-game? Let's take a look. I don't see AA Yusuf right now. I see Carlos is not online. And I don't see AA Yusuf at the moment. Man, this clan's got a lot of people. The club's got a lot of people in it. I'm gonna have to start doing some kicks here, actually. Profile. You have not been on in a while. We're gonna kick you. Kicking people who have not been on in, like, you haven't been on 17 days? Why are you even in this club, dude? Bye-bye, kicked. And, oh, it's just randos joining the club because it's open. I get it. Let's kick you. Doing some housekeeping, buddy. Let me go back into here. All right. Let's get an update, because I want to get this thing going. And if people don't start showing up, they're going to start just going bye-bye. That's basically the whole situation. And then we'll get into our standby list. Let me go to the chat here and see who's ready on standby. Superstar Gaming YouTube, hi. Hello, Superstar Gaming YouTube. Welcome. Welcome. Good to see you. Happy you're here. I was wondering when you would be here. If it would ever happen. Let's get rid... People must join this club and be like, what the heck is going on? Because I don't want to play... People sending me play requests and I never accept them unless occasionally I see someone who's from the tournament. But in general, people are like, why does no one want to play with me? Because this ain't about that, bro. But we were max club members. All right, so we are opening it up to standby. So if Dart, Xerox, Vicky, or Freezing Flame wants in on standby, that's the order we'll accept them. So go ahead and speak up in the chat, and we will get you in on standby. I'm gonna need to figure out a way I can up this, whatchamacallit, this prize pool here pretty soon. Let's see. Yeah, I'm kicking Pwep from the club. Carlos. Okay, Carlos is here. Get in the game. All right, so we are just going to be replacing Double A Yusuf. So anybody, standby is open for one. One standby spot is open. Any ideas for SS14? Nothing yet. I mean, we're kind of just like doing what we're doing at the moment. I'm hoping to expand some things eventually in the future, but right now, not what's happening. Man, I gotta do some real housekeeping in this club, bruh. Dart is in. Excellent. So let's go ahead and update the scoreboard here. Double A Yusuf, you are out, and you are currently being moved to the standby list. And Dart is being moved off the standby list and in. Congratulations, Dart. And then I'm going to go ahead and copy all of this. I need to go ahead and get this to start updating automatically, too. Oh, is it updating automatically? Oh, it does. Fan-freaking-tastic, man. No one's banned. Rosa is not banned. No bans. No bans. But you only get to use each player once. Okay, cool. Looks like we should be about to kick this thing off here now, guys. About which I am very excited. So let's kick it off. Get into round number 1 of our opening heat. Let me reset my... There we go. Round number 1. Let's do this thing. Guys, this is Slaton Showdown 12. And for some reason, I don't think any of my... None of those are working? Man, this thing's not working, man. Very frustrating, because I really want to have that... hold on. Because that should have... Yeah, I should have that one. Let's do this. I don't know why that transition isn't working. I have to check it out. Oh, well. We should be kicking off here in just a moment. Slaton Showdown 12. Bum, bum. Come on, everybody. I do dig this. Did the music get updated? The music sounds a little more feisty, doesn't it? A little more fun? A little more exciting music this time around? Doesn't it feel like some more pop to it? Right? I feel like I hear like a wolf howling in the background. Or the synth is like a dog barking. Come on, let's get this thing going. Oh, it looks like we are in matchmaking. Round number 1 of Heat 1 getting underway. Slaton Showdown 12. Let's go. And my wonderful transition is not working. All right, getting the spectate already on automatic. Here we go. Sugar Snort Fan playing a Brock to open up. Dakota going Shelly. And we are seeing Carlos playing Carl. And Mussy going with a Brock as well. So still 10 alive to open up. 7 people spectating in-game. Very interesting. It's a Shiba barking. Oh, I get it. Malik going with Shelly. It's an interesting brawler choice to get to play Shelly here, but, you know, do as you will, everybody. It's a Shiba barking. That's pretty funny. I did not realize that at all. First elimination, Dakota out and Carlos immediately right after. So down to our top 8. Next person out gets 0 points, and we're top 7. All walk away with some sort of point total. 5, 6, and 7 get 1 point. 3 and 4 get 2 points. Second place gets 3. And, of course, first place walks away with the big 5. A full fist of fingers. Tyrant Star using his Pam to open up the game. I like Pam on this map a little bit. And we do see our first Rosa of the day, Dart. So the big question will be, how often will Rosa really carry of the day? You know, people have been talking about how OP she actually is or isn't, and a lot of it about keeping your distance here. If it's a Shelly at the end, and Dr. Magician also going with Rosa as well. So a lot of Rosa, but will we lose one of them right now? One of the Rosas does go down, so only one Rosa left to potentially show how OP this brawler is, but no, round number 1 will not have a Rosa as the winner. So far, the OP argument, especially now here, remember, we've been experiencing, if you've been playing Solo Showdown recently, you've been seeing probably a ton of Rosa in the same game. But because of the each brawler once per heat rule, we probably won't see that same issue here. Mateus Minion, sorry, up against Sugar Snort Fan. Mateus trying to do some dip dodge with that bow. Sugar Snort Fan uses one shot on the Pam super. No, not really understanding why Mateus. It must have been that must have been an auto aim, and that's why you don't auto aim, folks. Wasting one rocket on the on that Pam super, on that Pam totem still down. So that might have just lost our Brock the game. We'll see here in a moment. We're getting our scores updated. Sugar Snort Fan and Mateus Minion both making their debuts, coming in first and second this time around. So very curious to learn more about them. Let's go ahead and go into the club and see if we can look at their ratings here. Sugar Snort Fan is a 13K player, so definitely no joke there. That's not easy to make. Mateus Minion at 8.2, which is also pretty legit. So, of course, 13K, that's really impressive up there for Sugar Snort Fan, but then a bit of auto aim, which is not as impressive. So, you know, it is what it is. The balance comes out. Let's take a look at our scores after one round. And of course, you see Mateus Minion there at the top with 5 points, Sugar Snort Fan with 3, Axel and Malik both getting 2 points in third and fourth respectively, and then ones down all the way to Tyrant Star, a former champion, Carlos Mussy, and Dakota rounding out the bottom at the moment. Let's go take a look and see if we are getting our Brawlers usage done. We have not yet put that in, so let's get the screenshot in, please, so that we can get that info going. We need our screenshots, please. Or anyone in that heat can send in a screenshot. Post it in the SS12 registration. I need to go ahead and delete that channel, because the SS11 registration channel should be done. Can we get... Oh, there we go. Starting to get our brawlers played in. We need to get those screenshots, though, everybody. They're very important. To the Tech Man, it's for the Japanese holiday Golden Week. Pretty cool. Very cool. It sounds... The music sounds slick right now. We need someone from that heat to be sending in screenshots, please. There we go. Oh, posted in general, not in there. Okay. Let me go back here. Tyrant Star playing a Pam. And let's see, Dakota going with Shelly. Malik pulling out a Shelly as well. A lot of Shellys being used on this map. Dart came in with our first... Oh, you know what? I have not programmed Rosa in yet. So if you see an empty spot, that's a Rosa. I need to get her added in here. Darn, I totally forgot about that. So our Rosas will not be recorded in the traditional way. You'll just have to imagine that they are Rosas. And Mussy coming through with a Brock. Oh, no, not that. Not there. Here. All right, so here you go. There's your brawler list. After, remember, the blank spaces are Rosas. Have to make sure to update that. I did not get that done for this week. Forgot about it, but we will get that updated soon. Let's go ahead and jump into round number 2. So 2 of our Rosas are out, and they didn't do much. That's interesting to note here. All right, I don't have my awesome transition graphic, unfortunately. I'm very upset about it, but let's get into round number 2. Man, I don't know why these technical things all keep happening to me, man. And we see our third Rosa of the day, Axel, coming out. And already up at 2 cubes. Mussy using his recently buffed Crow. Dart in trouble early. Still 10 alive. Dart up at 3 cubes. And Malik first to go down. Rosa does take a victim, and Axel already up to 5. So this will kind of be the big question. Is a 5? Can anyone take down a 5-cube Rosa? Now you see a lot of ranged brawlers. It's kind of an open map. So, you know, it's an interesting choice. Rosa being used on a map where a lot of brawlers who can counter her from distance are going to be active. Dr. Magician playing a Shelly up at 2 cubes right now. Carlos moving towards the middle. Axel hanging out in those bushes. And now here's the thing that many of you might not have encountered so far, is that we do have that little situation where Rosa gets that health boost inside of bushes. And I just realized that my computer's on Wi-Fi and not on hardwire right now. So I'll have to go ahead and fix that after this round is over. Dr. Magician camping out in a bush down to our top 6 right now. Carlos taking shots from a distance. Dr. Magician does have that Shelly super up, but with this map, it's going to be kind of hard to pull that one off. Axel hanging out in the bushes as well. Dakota up top trying to heal back up. Dr. Magician does get sniped pretty hard there by Dart from distance. So Dart up at 5. Dart and Carlos teeing off a little bit. Dart going for the finish on Carlos. He does get it. Dakota still just hanging out, trying to get opportunistic there. But again, you can see that was the auto aim problem. One of those shots went towards the box and not towards Dart. So guys, you got to get off that auto aim train. You know what I'm saying? Sugar Snort fan trying to keep pressure on Axel, but Axel staying away, dodging for the moment. Dart pinned here by Dakota, but with this health difference, or this cube difference, should be able to get out of this one without too much trouble. And there you go. Dakota does go down, and Dart looking to collect at least one of those cubes up there. Does not want to get hit by Sugar Snort fan. Dart and Sugar Snort fan choosing to get second rather than first. This should be our first Rosa win. Sugar Snort fan trying to stay alive. It's not going to happen, though. Axel finishes it off, and Rosa does take her first victory here in our second heat, so there you have it. Let me go ahead and fix this internet issue here for a second. Realize that we're on Wi-Fi rather than on hardwire, so let me go ahead and plug into the good stuff. Oh yeah, give me the good stuff there. Hopefully easily transition over to that without any interruption of service. We'll find out here in a second. So we're going to wait on those screenshots. Screenshots coming in. We'll see about our scores. Scores are currently being updated. Mateus Minion went with his Rosa this time around, so there'll be no graphic because I did not get that done in time. Piper for Sugar Snort fan coming in second again. So 2 nice back-to-back finishes for Sugar Snort fan in second place. That'll probably be enough to get him into our top 5 to go on to our finals. Let's go take a look at our scores after 2 rounds. Axel now has moved into first place on the back of that nice performance here in round number 2, followed by Mateus Minion. But you see that Sugar Snort fan still just holding on with those 2 back-to-back second place finishes. You keep on doing that enough times and you're going to be in good shape in this tournament. A lot of Brocks. Go ahead and just, we're plugging those in right now, but there were a lot of Brocks used this round. You know, got to think that Brock's popularity rising a bit, maybe in response to the rise of Pam. So, you know, very interesting to see how many are getting used. Of course, this is a Brock-friendly map being so open, but let's see. Tyrant Star and Mussy both pulled out their Crows. And there you have it. That's your Brawler usage through 2 rounds. Let's go ahead and get round number 3 queued up. And as you can see, Brock has been mostly used. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4 Brocks remaining. And also remember, all those blank spots are Rosas. So 4 of the 6 Rosas have been used thus far. We'll have to get that graphic updated. I got to reach out to the guy who knows how to do it because this is one programming thing that I couldn't figure out on my own. So we'll get it done, though. We will get that looking good when it's time. This is the Slaton Showdown 12. This is the third month of this tournament. Still figuring out little bits and pieces here and there, but darn if it ain't fun. Let's head into round number 3. And a lot of bows and a lot of bulls. Just be everywhere. Dakota's in the middle, so is Mussy. So we'll see who becomes the big bull in the center. Dakota gets the first cube, but Mussy pushing. Dakota's in a little bit of trouble here. Mussy now in full health, also at a single cube. Dakota and Mussy has moved to the outside here. Tyrant Star has got Axel Shelly trapped, and Dakota comes out on top in the center. So as long as Malik doesn't push him off the middle, which he might here, Dakota could be in good shape. It looks like Malik is getting the better of the exchange right now. No one spending time getting those cubes, though. Dr. Magician, this is not where a bull wants to be on this map. Dakota takes out Malik, so at this point, Dakota could easily be putting himself in position to get a first-place finish here with all the other bulls, I believe, now eliminated, and his biggest threat in Shelly. So that's the big question is, will one of these bows get strong enough to really threaten Dakota's very big bull? Tyrant Star playing a little bit fast and loose there, going for that cube on the outside. Dakota now up to 6. We'll be up to 7 here in a second, and we'll be getting 8 as well. So Dakota is going to be very strong down to our top 6 players. Tyrant Star and Sugar Snort Fan doing a little dip dodge, trying to get the fight off. Dart must have lagged out or something. I don't know what happened with Dart. Dart just died to the storm. So that has to have been a lag death. I don't understand what else. There's no other real good explanation for it. Sugar Snort Fan trapped a bit. Tyrant Star knows which way he wants to go. Can Sugar Snort Fan fight it? And he's got him trapped there with a super. And that's it. Tyrant Star gets the win there. Dakota trying to push Tyrant Star. Does he realize that that super is out there? I think he does. So Dakota cycles back to the inside here. Tyrant Star now. A pretty strong bow at 5, and we did have one more Shelly. Carlos and Mateus Minion just both super camping here at the bottom. They're going to get forced in by the poison here, though. Both of them really trying to see if they can get to second place by letting the 2 leaders fight it out. It's going to be a tough ask for either one of them. Dakota, though, down at 8, so he is in a bit of trouble here. I mean, down under 7K, but he does get himself healed back up, and now just trying to take out Carlos. And there you have it. He does take out Carlos. Now he's up to 9. Tyrant Star, though, sees a bit of an opening. Puts his super down. Mateus Minion now just rotating, trying to stay away and see if he can't pull off a second place. The big question here, I don't think he can, though. Dakota, though, as really, really strong. Tyrant Star does take him out, though. Dakota got to 10 Qs, but Tyrant Star with some expert bow play getting first. So one of our former champions coming in with a real clutch maneuver there at the end. Just kind of doing his best to stay out of trouble. He played really beautifully the entire way around. Tyrant Star did with that bow. Not to mention you had that really great battle with Sugar Snort Fan up in the top corner of the screen. Came out on top of that one, and then you have a big nasty bull able to avoid. Nice work, Tyrant Star, taking first place in that round. This is the Slaton Showdown 12. We're getting our scores tallied here for in just a second, and we do have them up. So after 3 rounds, there is your score. Tyrant was spinning, LOL. Axel, are you saying like Tyrant was trying to team? Is there if you guys see a spin, go ahead and clip it and I will review it. But like what was the spin? Was it like I don't know. If the spin isn't visible to me on stream, I really can't rule on it. If you see it and clip it, then I'm happy to take a look. All right, let's go ahead and get these brawlers for this round all sorted out. And Malik, did Malik go? No, Malik did not use a Brock. He used a bull. There you go. I was about to say, I did not remember seeing any Brocks in there. Mateus Minion going with El Primo. Sugar Snort Fan was one of our many bows. 3 bows here. Tyrant Star, and Dart as well was playing a bow. I don't know what happened with Dart that time around. Axel playing with Shelly. Dr. Magician came in with yet another bull. And then Carlos also playing with Shelly. So there's your brawler usage after 3 rounds. Is there bad shot delay or lag for the US? I have no idea, man. Well, let's not mess around, Axel, with those kind of accusations, since there is a rule violation potential there. We don't want to have cause controversy where there isn't none, or there isn't any, or there isn't none would be a double negative. There is some. So let's not cause undue controversy. Brawler usage after 3 rounds, get into our 4th round here. Remember, our current leader, Mateus Minion, splitting it with Axel at the moment. Let's head into spectate for round number 4. And here we go. Tyrant Star in trouble. Carlos has him pinned. Tyrant Star does work out of it, though. So that was kind of a tight spot there, but nice work for Carlos to get out of it. Although I think this is Carlos' 2nd time using Brock, so we might have a rule violation there. Got to check that out in just a moment. Yeah, Carlos has already used Brock. Oh no, Carlos is using Penny. Never mind, everybody. I get turned around sometimes. Carlos was using Penny. Mussy going with Leon, our first Leon of the day. So, not a lot of Rosa. Not a lot of Rosa. People are not leaning too heavily on her at the moment. Dart, a little trapped here. Oh, we have 2 Leons here, Mussy and Dart. Carlos taken out by the legendary Leon. Dr. Magician and Axel going bow for bow, blow for blow. Dr. Magician getting rotated up towards the top. Dakota goes down. Dynamike. Interesting choice for Dynamike on this map. You know, I don't know if there's a ton of maps that I think Dynamike is viable on in Solo Showdown without the possibility of teaming. Axel goes down to Dr. Magician. Axel was the stronger of the 2 bows, but Dr. Magician takes him out. So one of our current leaders does go out pretty early in the 4th round. Mussy now up at 6. That's a nasty Leon. And he does have his super, so he can disappear and then pop back up and wreck somebody's day here at any moment, although he is getting pinched pretty hard right now between Malik and Dr. Magician, but it's the other Leon who takes out Dr. Magician down to our top 5 right now. Sugar Snort fan, beautiful use of Daryl the Barrel. I do like Daryl a lot on this map because of all the lakes and the escapability. So Daryl, as long as you are good with using that Daryl super, this is a fun map for Daryl. And Penny as well. Penny we've seen be dominant on this map many times before. Malik in the middle has control. Can he get that Penny super ready? I do not know. But he is getting pushed by Mussy right now. Sugar Snort fan makes his move. That was a brilliant bit of timing by Sugar Snort fan. If he can get the win here, that's what it was all about. And he does. Clip that, dude. That was beautiful. Beautiful play by Sugar Snort fan, man. I just clipped that because that was a total lesson on how to use Daryl the Barrel on this one. Waiting it out. He knew he could cross that ocean, that lake, that pond, that water, whenever he wanted to using the Daryl super. And he waited for Leon to be forced inward and engage. And then he hit the Leon. And he also noticed that he wasn't auto-aiming. So when he had to rotate around and get that Penny, he nailed it perfectly. So Sugar Snort fan making his debut here at the Slaton Showdown, off to a fantastic start in this first heat. Very impressive brawler choice, very impressive technique. So far, Sugar Snort fan, an early favorite to be on the podium for our finals. Let's see if our scores have come in quite yet, and they have. So our scoring after 4 rounds, that last finish, 2 seconds and a first, that's enough to definitely put Sugar Snort fan at the top. Remember, the top 5 will move on to our finals. So even though there's only 1 round to go, notice that Tyrant Star and Dart are both only at 6. Mussy, Carlos, Dr. Magician are all still technically in it at the moment. Very, very exciting. So we're going to go ahead and get our brawler usage plugged in here, and then we will get kicked off for round number 5. Heat 2 should start getting set up as soon as possible. And our Heat 2 organizer is... Heat 2 is going to be Zach. So if we can get a hold of Zach... let me take a look at this here for a second. Yeah, Dart did not play... I was about to say, I keep on seeing like things that look like violations. So we are getting our brawler usage in. And again, no Rosa this round. So, if we're taking a look at people were begging me to ban Rosa. Or begging is stronger. People were asking for Rosa to be banned this week. But of our 4 rounds so far, Rosa's only won 1 of them. She hasn't appeared a whole lot, and she hasn't won a whole lot. So, honestly, I'm not too concerned about Rosa at this stage. I was at the bromance feels for those high trophy players like Sugar Snort. Well, when someone plays really well, I give them the respect. And when someone is above 10K, obviously that's a pretty good sign that they're a good player. But you know, you can talk all the mess you want right now. I'll tell you right now though, Sugar Snort deserves the bromance feels because in first place, making great plays, making great choices. Can't really argue with that, son. Can't really argue with that. Looking at our brawler usage after 4 rounds, and there you have it. 2 Leons finally making their appearance, both on the same map. A Dynamite pops up for some strange reason, and you did see 3 pennies on this map. Very traditional choices here. But again, no Rosas for the last 2 rounds. So the Rosa OP, I don't really know. But let's go ahead and get into round number 5. We are kicking things off. Let's go. And those jump pads, we have not really seen them used much at all so far in the Slaton Showdown. It's a new map, obviously, but you know, no one has used them. And I'm really waiting to see someone find some cool way to use it. Here's what I'm expecting. Here's my pick, is that someone gets their super, jump pads in with their super, and drops it on someone unsuspectingly, like a Carl. A Carl could use those jump pads pretty well, actually. Get the super ready, use the jump pad to get close, and then pop it and kill somebody. That's exciting. Dakota in a little bit of trouble here, and Dakota does go down. So a rough outing here for Dakota, going with very classic brawlers. Colt, I think that was the first Colt appearance, does not pay off. Tyrant Star and Axel up near the top. Tyrant Star has Axel in a lot of trouble. He's pinned. Tyrant Star has his super. Tyrant Star has the cube advantage. This should be it for Axel, and it is. Axel goes out in 8th place. No points for Axel. I believe he had enough to make it into our finals no matter what, but we will see. Sugar Snort Fan takes out Dart, so a lot of Carls this round. A lot of Carls eliminated this round as well. Mussy up at 5 as Pam. Trapped right now, though, pinched between Malik and Carlos. And I don't know if we've seen Spike yet today, so this might be our first Spike. Spike can be so nasty. And Malik not just saving up on that super, getting ready to maybe use it. This might be a good opportunity to push in and take advantage of both of these two. And their super goes to go down. Malik, great timing to take advantage of that exchange. Malik up at 6 cubes right now. Mateus Minion taken out by Tyrant Star. So a lot of Carls still in the mix. Sugar Snort Fan, Tyrant Star, Malik. I don't know if Malik has made the podium. I'll have to double check my stats in a moment. Sugar Snort Fan does use a jump pad. Pretty exciting to see that. Didn't pop the super off of it, but did at least get away from the danger. Down to our top 3 now. Both Carls have their supers. Malik, the only non-Carl on the board, trying to find a way to see if he can get one of these chipped down enough. Maybe force a conflict between the two of them. We already saw that one time from Malik. Worked out very well. So you see him kind of trying to force the two of them towards each other. Someone has to be the first one to make a move here. Tyrant Star and Sugar Snort Fan. I mean, everyone's trying to be the one who forces the action, but I think Malik has the advantage here out of all these 3. He might be the squishiest, but he also has the most burst damage when he does start actually hitting you with that big shot. Not to mention a little bit more value out of there, but uh-oh, both Carls throwing their hammers towards Malik, and Malik should be out, and yes, he is. Malik goes down. Tyrant Star and Sugar Snort Fan, and Sugar Snort Fan goes back-to-back first places. Nice work for Sugar Snort Fan. Carl comes out on top here in round number 5. So of 5 rounds we've seen so far, Rosa has won 1 of them. But Carl coming out in the end with a very, very nice win there. Sugar Snort Fan, this is a pretty impressive debut. I want to say that's 2 second places and 2 first places out of 5 rounds. That's pretty hefty lifting there so far. We are getting our scores plugged in for that round, and we do have them. So here you have the results after 5 rounds. Sugar Snort Fan, Mateus Minion, Axel, Tyrant Star, and Dart and Malik are both on the bubble. So we're actually going to be having to go to a tiebreaker rule for Dart and Malik. I might be adjusting the tiebreaker rule at some point, but for now, it's a random number generator. It's a random selector, so I need to go ahead and pull up the random selector. But congrats, great debuts from both Sugar Snort Fan and Mateus Minion. Both ended up in 1st and 2nd in their heats to start this thing off. Axel, of course, our 2-time champion, and Tyrant Star, a 1-time champion, both in the mix as well. So, you know, there's a lot of people here who've got some good experience. Tyrant Star has won it once. Axel has won it twice. And Dart has been on the podium, I believe. No, you know, has Dart made the podium yet? Not yet, but Dart has a chance today. Dart does have a chance today. Oh, thanks for the compliments. Haha, I'm Sugar. Well, nice work, Sugar. You did a great job there. Go and taking a look. Let's take a look at our brawler list. Make sure there's no rule violations. We'll get that one going in a second. Guys, let's get heat number 2 starting to get queued up here. If you're in heat 2, go ahead and start joining our group. We'll go ahead and start working on that in just a minute. Oh, yes, I need to solve this Dart and Malik situation. So let me go ahead and bring up the tiebreaker page. I'm going to adjust the tiebreaker rules eventually, guys. Just have not yet done so. So we're going to the random choice generator. And I am plugging in Dart and Malik. If you want to see what website I'm using, it's listed in the rule set. So I'm going to put Dart and I'm going to put Malik. And random choice generator. 3, 2, 1, clicking, and it's Malik. So Malik moves on to our finals based on a totally random choice. I'm going to add in something in the future to de-randomize that a little bit, but for now, congratulations, Malik. Moving on into the finals along with the rest of our leaders. So there you have it. There's the top 5. Sugar Snort, Mateus, Axel, Tyrant Star, and Malik all moving on to our finals. About to get our second heat coming up here pretty soon. Oh, big sad. Yes, big sad indeed, sir. I get it. Let me go ahead and let's get the rest of... Let's just make sure we have all these things uploaded and that everyone obeyed the rules properly. I believe that we didn't have any violations, but I do need to double check that. There's, again, your scores after 5. Let's see. Dakota pulled out a Colt. Carlos coming in with a Nita. I believe we didn't see a lot of Nitas today except for here in this round. Mateus Minion with the Penny. And I believe Mateus played Penny back-to-back. So that actually will be... Let me just double-check this. No, Mateus played Piper last round, so why did that happen? Right? Let me just double-check that. Yeah, Mateus played Piper that round. We need to be a little bit more careful with some of these logs. Probably my fault. Mussy played Pam that round. And Malik coming out with the Spike, and very nice Spike play indeed. So there you go. There's your brawler usage after 5 rounds, and you can see. Let's see. I mean, the most popular brawler could arguably be. Let's see. Brock was used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times of use for Brock. Carl was used 5 times. Shelly was used quite a bit. Bo, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 uses for Bo. But shockingly, you see all those white spaces, that's all the Roses. So kind of a low amount of usage for Bo, for Rosa this time around. So there you go. That's round number 1, guys. Congrats to everyone who made it into our finals. Good job. Good job, yous. Good job, yous, guys. Let's see. Let's take a look at the chat here as we get our next round set up. So we're going to go ahead and grab our finalists. Let me go ahead and copy those. And then let's paste just the values over here. Malik makes the finals on that tiebreaker rule. All right, let me go ahead and clear our scoreboards. And let's go ahead and plug everybody in here. And here is our list for our next round. It says we're missing Josh, Nighttime Clasher, and Ahmed YouTube. So we might end up going to our standby list, but you have to give them a few minutes. Let me go ahead and go to the Discord here and do some messaging. Guys, if you're just joining us, this is the Slaton Showdown 12, the 12th edition of my weekly solo showdown, solo showdown tournament. Let me go and message some of these people here. Let's go in here. Message. Hold on. Just going to send... Josh is doing something right now. I don't believe he can make it. Okay. Cool. Well, Josh might be waiting on you, sir. Josh might be put onto the bench list for next week then, which means that he is automatically, when he signs up, put into the, into the standby when it starts up. So, and now let's go to Nighttime Clasher. Yeah, I mean, we have to give people a moment. We have to give people a moment that we're going to go ahead and hit him with a little bit of... Why is that not like that? That fill color should be that color. That's really weird. Why is that fill color gray? That makes no sense. Why is that gray? Interessant. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at the chat here and see what you guys have to say about what's happening. Joe, does it work? Join the Discord. Oh, I need to... Oh, the Discord link is here. I do need to go ahead and program in some commands. Yeah, Luke. Luke in F99. Go ahead and join the Discord, and you can read all the rules there, get your sign-up information, and get put onto our standby list. We're just double-checking to make sure to give people who are signed up beforehand already in. Trico Gang? I don't know what that's all about. Yeah, Luke, you could probably get in here. We're just double-checking to make sure that people who are signed up are all good. Luke. At Luke. Put your IGN in SS12 registration. At Luke. Read the rules really quick. Especially the parts in red. Yeah, let's see. Xerox, Vicky, Freezing Flame, Yusuf, and Darklight are all on standby. So if you're on standby, put your IGN here. Guys, there is the club info for those of you who want to join the club. And that's the way to be on standby and get in the game. Bum, bum, bum. I'm going to go ahead and find some of these, to keep doing some more housekeeping of people who randomly joined. I've never closed the club because it would make it annoying just to administrate that, but I might end up having to in the future because, woof. You gotta start kicking people who I don't know. And kicking you. And kicking you. This is fun. Kicking all these people. Luke, you can play. Just register. Let's go into the registration channel. And Zach, are you running this round? Oh yeah, Zach is. Okay, Zach. This is the Slaton Showdown 12. Next week, Slaton Showdown 13. Lucky number 13. Do you think we'll have any technical difficulties next week? I bet we will. I bet we will. 13. 11 days ago. Get out of the club, bro. You're done. I wonder if anyone has joined this club, read what it's about, and then come and tried to do the tournament, because my guess is no. All right, we got a roll call going. Why is there an invite pending to Dart? Why is Dart getting put in round 2? Right now. Luke, watch. We're playing right now. This is Luke. This is the tournament. We just finished round number 1. Currently, this is the list for round number 2, but you might be getting put in here in place of somebody Does Brawler use reset in the final? Yes, it does, Ruben. Yes, it does. All right, standby list. You are in. I'm going to go ahead and hit Yusuf. Hit up Yusuf. And is Darklight in? Because Darklight is on our standby. Standby list getting on in. Yes, I will kick you, random person. No, it restarts over for the finals there, Ruben. You can reset the brawler use. It's per set per heat. So heat 1, you can't use the same brawler twice, but once the finals start over, it's a brand new heat. Is Lizard on standby? Who's Lizard? Yusuf should be in, I believe. Oh, won't be able to play. Never mind. At Zach. Hold on. Luke, are you Lizard? Is Luke in? Oh, and Vicky is here. Vicky, you are on standby, so you are in. Yep. At Vicky, get in. Carlos, we need to give people who were already in, who were already on standby a shot first. I don't really love to do repeats. But see, here's the issue too, is like when we get these big slowdowns, viewership drops. Like we had like 20-something people, and then now we're sitting here like this forever, and people are like, "Well, I'm out of here because we're not playing." So that's that's the annoying thing. That's part of why I put some of these that's why I put some of these whatchamacallit, penalties on for people signing up and not getting in there. Well, Dart was already in the last round. Yeah, people not showing up is that's why people who don't show up get put on standby or get put on the bench list. Do we need one now? Oh, Carlos is here. Go ahead and. Oh, Carlos was here from earlier. Let's see. Hold on. Let me go down here. Vicky, what's your in-game name? Losing players from the room too. Man, so annoying. They need to give me. There needs to be a better way to do this than they've been doing it. One more. Okay, we have one more spot. It's open to anybody. So if Carlos wants in, Carlos can get in. Freezing Flame, I know, was here earlier. Yeah, we could totally be almost done with the first 2 heats. Absolutely, we could be into the finals by now, and we could be not losing viewers. I should play while this kind of stuff's happening. So anybody who wants in, one dumb boy wants in. Great, one dumb boy did not play yet. Yeah, let's get one dumb boy in, because he has not played around yet. We finally are full. Put on Brawl TV. Yeah, everyone's in. Great. Oh, Yusuf got in. Okay, let's go. Yusuf said he couldn't play, and then now he's playing. Yusuf is all over the place, man. All right. So let's go ahead and let me get I'm just going to do a roll call here and update the score list to make sure that everyone is the proper people. Okay, both Zachs are in. Arc Rider is in. Superstar is in. Dawn Treader is in. Sir Dodge is in. Ruta B is in. Darklight is going to be in place of Ahmad, because Ahmad did not show up. Vicky is in place of Nighttime Clasher. And who's the last person who's on this list? Oh, and Josh didn't show up, so it's going to be Double A Yusuf in place of Josh. So that should be the correct list there. Oh, Yusuf just left. Okay, put one dumb boy in. One dumb boy is in. Yeah, one dumb boy, you are okay. Jump on in. You have been added to this round. Oh, Josh took his place. Never mind. I thought Josh couldn't play. All right. There we have it. Our list is finally ready. Let's go ahead and kick off heat number 2. Man, the heat is on right now. All right, we are full. Let's get going. Let's kick off this heat then. Finally. Guys, this is the Slaton Showdown 12. You'd think we'd have fixed all these issues by now, but we haven't. So, 250 kicking off our second round. Let's go ahead and kick off second heat. Round number 1 underway, hopefully in the next 20 seconds. If you think you can make everything work great, come here and join us for Slaton Showdown 13 next week. But right now, let's go ahead and jump into round number 1. All right, so a lot of talent in this pool as well. A lot of returning players here making their debuts today. Vicky going with Colt. Interesting choice here. Zach and Arkwriter. Zach in a lot of trouble here. Pam for Pam. Arkwriter's going to finish Zach off here in a second, and he does. So Zach goes out early this time in this first round. Zach has yet to win the tournament, but has been up near the top a number of times. Nine brawlers still left, and a lot of Pam in this opening round. Ruta B chooses Poco, who definitely can be OP given the right matchups. Zach takes out Dawn Shredder, so a lot of Pams. We didn't see this much Pam last time. A lot of Pams. The Pam meta not as hefty as it once was because of the new rule, but still pretty dominant. Darklight going with Brock, and in a little bit of trouble there. Sir Dodge trying to get those Gene shots off. We don't see a ton of Gene in this tournament. Sir Dodge in trouble. Sir Dodge making his debut, and Darklight might finish him off, and he does. So they kill each other. Mutually assured destruction. Down to our top 6 now, and Vicky having some pretty good success here with this Colt. And after a lot of early deaths, things starting to slow down now a little bit. Zach, though, trying to push Vicky. Vicky in trouble, gets caught between Ruta and Zach. Ruta now stuck between 3 Pams. Superstar playing a bow and just waiting his time. Ruta does take a couple shots, though. Ruta might be able to make top 4 here if he's lucky. He does not. Superstar does take him out. So now it's a bow and 3 Pams, and one of those Pams, oh boy, a 5 cube, a 7 cube, and a 3 cube Pam. So Superstar really has to hope something lucky happens here, or he has to play out of his mind to avoid going down or try to get into those top 2 spots here. Superstar does get taken out right about now. There you go. Josh will be taken out in a second here as well. And Zach in trouble, Arkwriter. And while you may have seen the bow go down, the bow does get his due. Yeah, Superstar, double teaming is fine. It's not, double teaming is okay. Teaming isn't. And how's how we define the difference in those two, right? Double teaming is in a moment 2 players decide that the best choice is to shoot for the same player. And with those 2 Pams, I'm not surprised by that at all. Teaming is where you pre-plan to, like, you know, you do some spinning or do something else where you're like, hey, we're not going to fight each other. We're just going to go get everybody else at. Yeah, the number of Pams is, like, that was a lot of Pams. It's a good Pam map. Pam used to be the dominant meta for this tournament. So let's go ahead and get our scores sent in on the Discord so I can start doing scores, because Ruta B is playing now. And let's go ahead and plug this thing in here. So number one, getting first 5 points for first place is Arc Rider. Zach with an H coming in second place. Josh in third, along with Superstar in fourth. And then Ruta B taking a single point, along with Vicky and Sir Dodge, and then Bagels for the rest. So that's your scores here after one round. Arc Rider in first place, looking to add another victory to another tournament victory to his record here. Let's go ahead and do our brawlers here, and of course, it's about 5 million Pams. So let's just go ahead and get the Pams out of the way as we're doing that. Pam for Arc Rider, a Pam for Zach, a Pam for Josh. You know what? I'll let you guys just go ahead and see that as I'm adding them in here. A Pam for Dawn Treader, and a Pam for Zach. So a pile of Pams there. If you're worried about playing against Pams, don't worry. Most of those are gone now. We had a Bo, Dark Light coming out with Brock. Sir Dodge coming in with the... Oh, Sir Dodge was Gene, not Bo. Who was Bo? Bo was Superstar. Superstar was Bo. And then Vicky with the Colt. And Ruta B going Poco to start us off. So there you go. There's your brawler usage after one round. And again, half the Pams are gone, so no worries about that. Again, there's your scores one more time, and it was a Pam that took the day. In fact, a Pam that took first and second place here. So the Pam meta will never die. One more time, look at that first round usage. 5 Pams. But again, big note here, no Rosas in the first round. So, yeah, Superstar, you probably won't see many Pams this next round because 5 of the 10 Pams have been used. Let's go into round number 2. And there we go, Arc Rider going from Pam to Rosa. And we're seeing a few Rosas this round here. Rosa did take first place on this map in our first heat, so this is not a bad choice, it seems. We'll see if Rosa pays off on this map one more time. So, a couple Rosas, a couple Crows. Still another Pam. And Dawn Treader pulling out the spike here. So, an interesting variety. We saw a lot of Crows used on this map in the first heat. Did not come out very successful, though. So, Ruta B going with Leon. I don't know if I love the Leon choice on this map, but Ruta could prove me wrong. So, you can see the secret right now. You have... Oh, Arc Rider just pushes Ruta hard. Ruta first out, so I guess that ended up not being the play we wanted to go with. Darklight going with Pam and playing it pretty well. Nice and close to the chest so far. Zach with a bow, putting some pressure on Arc Rider. And again, that's a secret, is you just don't want to get close. That's it. Just don't get close. Oh, easier said than done, but that is the way to beat a Rosa, is to not let her get right on you. Vicky, we're about to get limited by Dawn Treader, and Dawn Treader does go ahead and take out Vicky as Jessie. We didn't see a lot of Jessie in this tournament. Down to our top 5 now. A lot of quick eliminations. Darklight takes out Superstars, so a Crow goes down as well. And Josh down, Brock out. So down to our top 4. Everyone here getting at least 2 points. Zach up at 7 cubes. And again, Zach with a K at 7 cubes. And again, look at that. We're not seeing, like, even though Rosa won this map in the first heat, Rosa in a bit of trouble here. Zach with an H, just not quite getting the room to do what he wants to do. And Zach with a K's got him trapped, so a little Zach off here. It looks like the K will come out on top. Rosa in a lot of trouble here. Rosa OP, maybe not. Maybe not. Zach with the K alternating his shots here. And Rosa Oh my word, Zach with a K needs to put it on Rosa right now. This is what, oh man, so Zach with an H, real opportunistic, and Zach with a K, brilliant move there, pulls out of range from the Rosa, chooses to take the poison, to go into the poison range rather than take those Rosa shots, so really brilliant play there, Zach with a K, going into danger to get out of danger, and that's what put him in first place. Very nice work there. So again, Rosa so far through 7 rounds has only won 1 of them. Very interesting. People talking about wanting to get rid of Rosa in this tournament. Let's go ahead and look at my screenshots here, and I'll get your scores updated in just 1 second. Let me get that moving over there and that moving over there. A lot of things to do. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at these point totals. And it was Zach with a K coming in on top with 5 points. Zach with an H in that Zach off coming in. Back-to-back second place finishes for Zach with an H. So again, a lot like our winner from last time, Sugar Snort Fan, it's Zach with an H starting off with 2 back-to-back starts in third place. Josh getting 1 point, Superstar getting 1 point, and Arc Rider getting 1 point, going out with a Rosa early. And then the remaining players all, again, heading home with 0 from that round. So there's your scoring after 1 round. Let me go ahead and update the rest of our brawler information. Zach with a K pulling out some bow. And then, let's see, Vicky with the Jessie. We don't see a lot of Jessie in this tournament. You know, I like to use Jessie in certain types of maps, but more specifically in Meteor mode, I like using Jessie. I don't like her as much outside of Meteor mode for Solo Showdown. Brock for Josh. And Zach with an H going with, again, remember the blank spaces are going to be where we have our Roses. So there you have it, 2 Roses used. Neither one taking first place, though. Couple of crows. This was a much more diverse round all around, though. So there's your scores again after 2. Arc Rider currently in first place. Superstars, hoping for tons of blocks, easy to dodge as Crow. Yeah, that would have been worked out nicely for you, but it didn't happen. And that's the beauty of this new rule, is there's so many different changes that have occurred because of it. Let's get into round number 3 here, everybody. Oh, gotta go all the way back around here again. And there's our automatic. So, here we are. And again, you're going to see a lot of Shellys and a few Bulls here. Arc Rider choosing to go with Bull on this map. Josh, now, interesting note, you see a couple of Roses here. So, that's really interesting. Josh and Zach with a K both pulling out Rosa on this map. Arc Rider, they're already up to 5 with that Bull, but those Rosas could make things a lot more challenging because, again, they can heal so well inside of the grassy areas. So we'll see. But Arc Rider takes one of them down. Zach with a K goes out. Arc Rider in trouble. Start out trying to push him. But still, Arc Rider up to 7. Vicky as Shelly in a lot of trouble between Zach and Darklight. So Vicky goes down. Not going to earn any points this time around. Zach with an H playing bow does go out as well. So now down to our top 7. A lot of bows here this time around. Darklight going with bow as well. So we saw this in the last heat. A lot of bows being used on this map, and it was a bow that came out on top of Bull. I believe it was Tyrant Star who was making that play, but I could have been wrong there. It might have been, you know, I'm not going to speculate, but I believe it was Tyrant Star, if I remember correctly. Ruta B, so Josh going as Rosa, Ruta B going as Shelly. Superstar as our other Bull, but unfortunately for Superstar, trapped on the outside. Dawn Treader's Crow goes out now as well, so down to our top 6, everyone's scoring, and it's Arc Rider in the middle as a really, really heavy, we call this the shark on this map, just going in the waters, waiting for you to stick a foot in and bite that thing off. Up to 7, Ruta B starts to get inside, and that's going to be it for Ruta B. There you go, Ruta B out, and Arc Rider up at 8, but Darklight has Arc Rider a little bit of trouble here. Arc Rider has to heal back up, but Sir Dodge does Arc Rider a big favor. I don't know if Arc Rider was the best call. He does have his super, so he can escape here. Now he does trigger one of those spots, one of those bow mines. Arc Rider avoiding all that bow mine damage, so working out nicely for the cube leader right now. Arc Rider now still at 8. Superstar. Superstar pushing Josh, and that's going to be it. Arc Rider takes the win there. Wow. Very, very nice work. Look, is it a big surprise that an 8Q Bull won on this map? No. But did Arc Rider play that pretty much to perfection? Yeah. And there you have it. Arc Rider did a great job of dodging. A lot of those bow mines could have been it, but Arc Rider just timed himself perfectly, timed his movement perfectly, rotated correctly, and ended up getting the win. So let's go ahead and plug in our scores here after 3 rounds. Give me 1 second, folks, as those scores come in. It was Arc Rider getting his second first place finish, so that should be enough to secure a final spot for him. Superstar comes in with 3 points in second place, and Josh and Darklight both getting 2 in third and fourth respectively. Sir Dodge getting his second point in the game, along with Ruta B as well, and Dawn Treader picking up his third. And then Zach, our previous winner from round 2, going out early. In fact, both Zachs going out early and getting nothing this round. So go ahead and take a look at your scores after 3 rounds, and it is Arc Rider in first, and 2 first-place finishes will easily do that. Then Superstar right behind him in second place. But look, between second place and 10th place, there's a lot of wiggle room here. So there's no one's all the way in right now, and except for Arc Rider's probably all the way in. But outside of Arc Rider, no one's secured a spot in the finals, and no one's eliminated yet. So 2 more rounds, 2 very exciting rounds. So go ahead and take a look at the list of brawler usage in this round as well. You see again, the blank spots are those roses, just to remind you. So we have had 4 of our roses used, and again, through 8 rounds, Rosa has only won 1 of them. That's a really fascinating stat here. So I'm really glad I didn't ban her, because it turns out to be kind of unnecessary. Look at that, 2 bulls. A lot of crows used so far, but the big thing is bow. I think bows and Pams have both been very popular. Of course, Pam's been popular for a while, but bow getting more popular lately, especially with this rule shift. So let's go ahead and get round number 4 going. Again, one more time, looking at those scores here. Number top 5, we'll move on to our finals. Guys, if you are watching on either YouTube or Twitch, go ahead and jump onto my Twitter. And if you could retweet the link to this tournament, that would be absolutely great. Get more viewers in here. The bigger this show gets, the bigger the viewership gets, the bigger this tournament will be, and the bigger prizes I'll bring, etc., etc., etc. Waiting on round number 4 to start here. Wondering what's taking us a moment here. Waiting on round number 4, guys. I'm Rich Slaton, the host and creator of the Slaton Showdown, which working on doing something with it that could be pretty exciting, but it might not be until after the summer that it actually happens. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Oh, looks like our matchmake is up here for our next round. Remember, there's your leaderboard at the moment. Let's go ahead and jump into round number 4. It's anyone's opportunity to move into our finals at this stage. Arc Rider pulling his Leon out here in our 4th round. And Zach going with Carl. A couple of Carls here. People are starting to pay attention, I think, to the appropriate meta for a lot of these maps. Darklight has pulled out Spike here in this round. I mean, again, Spike has not won a lot of rounds in this tournament, but I do think that Spike is super nasty. Dawn Treader does go out, so Leon not paying off here. Sir Dodge going with Penny, of course, like we say all the time, a very traditional choice for this map. And Superstar pulling out Jesse, which honestly isn't a bad choice on this map either. But it's the Carls. The Carls are really just so dominant. The Carl might have gotten the most benefit I've seen from a buff in this game. Really might have. And I think it was a justified buff. And I think the buff worked well. I think it kind of put Carl in a place that made him much more interesting and much more usable. Look at that. Both Zachs going with Carls, but Arc Rider takes out Zach with a K. Down to our top 8 now, and Darklight just gets manhandled. 3 players shot at Darklight at the exact same time, and that was just brutal. Dark Light goes down. Vicky now in a little bit of trouble here, not healing up. I'm kind of surprised Vicky's not trying to heal at the moment, considering that Sir Dodge and Josh were both distracted. And there you go. That did not pay off. Josh saw that Vicky wasn't healing and decided to go take advantage of it. So Josh, nice Carl play there. And Ruta B going with Crow on this map, and just in time for us to see that Crow get killed. Zach, Superstar, Arc Rider, all still alive, and Arc Rider does take out Zach with an H. So down to our top 4 now. Josh, Sir Dodge, Arc Rider, and Superstar. 2 previous winners. 2 players making their debuts here at the Slaton Showdown. Josh rotating up to the top, waiting for Arc Rider to have to make a move, and Arc Rider does make a move in, but Sir Dodge, I don't know if Sir Dodge isn't paying attention, isn't seeing it, but Arc Rider with a beautiful bit of movement there. Just no one addressed him, no one went towards him, but Arc Rider, good use of Leon in that situation, and there you have it. Arc Rider now taking what I believe is his 3rd first place in this second heat. So we'll go ahead and get our screenshots here in a second, but that was pretty intense. There's your brawler usage for this round, if you want to take a look at that as we get the scores placed into all scored out. But you see, of course, there a lot of Carl, but it was the Leon of Arc Rider that came out on top. So let's go ahead and get those scores going. Arc Rider getting now up at 16 total points after that first place finish. Josh taking 3 in second off of that one. Sir Dodge with 2, and Superstar with 2, getting 3rd and 4th. And Zach with an H playing Carl, coming in with 1, along with Ruta getting 1 for his Crow work, and Vicky getting 1 for her bow work. And then, of course, zeros for the remaining players in this tournament. And there you have it. Take a look at the scores after 4 rounds, and Arc Rider firmly in the lead. I mean, I think Arc Rider looked at what Sugar Snort Fan did last round and said, anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. So Arc Rider might be on pace here to put up the biggest first round or preliminary heat score we have seen so far. Definitely within reach here with a solid finish in this final round. A 2nd or 3rd place finish, I think, would put him with the highest score in an opening heat. I don't have the record keeping for that, of course, but it's kind of hard to beat 3 first place finishes. Superstar and Josh currently tied at 2nd place, but again, a lot of people are still on the bubble. Vicky looks like she's eliminated here, but Dawn Treader and Ruta B, with a little bit of luck, could get into a tiebreaker situation. Sir Dodge and Darklight still may be threatening, but really right now it's down to Superstar, Josh, and the 2 Zacks. Those are the ones who are really competing there for that final spot. So let's go ahead and move into our 5th and final round of this heat. And soon, there you go, is your brawler list again. A lot of Carl's gone. A few Leons have been played as well. Kind of surprised to see so much Jessie this time around. 2 Jessies, which honestly is 2 more than you usually expect to see in this tournament. But there you have it. 1 more round of play to decide who goes into our finals. Of course, let's go back to the to that one more time. And yeah, in the chat, Superstar, wow, Arc again, Mortar is so annoying. You're absolutely right. Isita07, hola, Isita. Well, this is the Slaton Showdown. We're playing some solo showdown here, and let's get into the action. All right, so Dawn Treader pulling out Carl here, and Vicky goes out really early with a very interesting choice Vicky made playing Rico on this map. Josh currently playing Crow. Arc Rider, our leader, pulling out his Carl at this stage, and I gotta imagine it'd be hard to beat Arc Rider with a Carl. Ruta B going with Spike, and there's a nice leap, but it's not gonna work out well. He's gonna leap right into Josh's Crow, and that was pretty bad, pretty bad timing there, or pretty unfortunate timing there. Josh just read that all the way down and nailed him with that shot. Arc Rider trapped right now between Zach and Sir Dodge. Zach really only has one option, and that's to use that jump pad, but so far he's elected not to. But he's going to have to do it at some point. A lot of Carls here. Superstar also playing Carl. This is a Carl fest here this round. And there you go. Zach with an H does finally, as a penny, leap out of there, and it's working. It's working. Zach, great job here. Not only that, takes out Superstar with a very well-timed shot. Can Zach avoid getting murked by that Leon up top, though? We will see. I think that was a Leon. I couldn't remember exactly. Zach with a K pulling his Leon out here in this round, down to our top 7. Everyone here is scoring points. Zach, as Penny finally goes out, and yes, it is Sir Dodge playing a Leon. Josh with a beautiful crow jump and a nice leap there, but he's going to get killed. And, you know, so far we've seen that leap used 3 times in this round, and it's worked out once and ended in death twice. So maybe that's why you shouldn't be using those jump pads. But the jump pads are pretty neat. Anyway, I love them as addition. Sir Dodge goes out here in 3rd place. Arc Rider in danger of winning this thing, getting 5 first-place finishes here, but Darklight is up at 9 cubes. So that's going to be very difficult. And it is Darklight. Arc Rider made the move, but Darklight was just a little bit too strong there. And I believe that we've had, I want to say, 4 or 5 Carls in this round. And so no surprise here that a Carl is going to be the winner. And Darklight comes out on top in this 5th and final round of our opening heat. Very nicely played. And, you know, I want to talk about who's OP. Honestly, it might be Carl. Carl might be the most OP player in the game, right? The OP brawler in the game. He's pretty legit. Let's go ahead and just double check. I believe that this is our brawler usage. I'm going to go ahead and double check that against everything we have here. We had 4 Carls being used. Ruta B coming out with a spike. Sir Dodge with a Leon along with Zach with a Leon, and then Josh's Crow work. And Vicky going with the Rico in this situation. Kind of an interesting choice there for the Rico. Let's go ahead and get the scores plugged in as you guys get a chance to look over that usage. And it was Darklight coming out on top and Dawn Treader coming out in 2nd place. Arc Rider does not get first. I still think that might still be the highest point total in a preliminary heat, but I don't have records for that, of course. It's Josh, Zach with a K, and Zach with an H, all getting 1 point from that heat, from that round, and then zeros for Ruta, Vicky, and Superstar. So let's go take a look at our scores after 5 rounds, and take a look at that. No tiebreakers necessary. Arc Rider throwing up a big 18. L'chaim there. Hey, I did get 2nd slate, not even to mention. Yeah, of course you got 2nd place, man. It was a very nice 2nd place. Not quite enough to move you into the finals, unfortunately. It is Arc Rider, Darklight, Josh, Superstar, and Zach with an H, who all move on to the finals. Zach with a K and Sir Dodge and Dawn Treader all just barely missing their 6 points, not quite enough to put them in. And take a look at this thing. Arc Rider has been a 2-time winner of this tournament. Darklight, of course, has been on the podium once in 2nd place. Josh took a 1st place victory, I believe. Josh went to the 3rd place once in the Slaton Showdown 8. Superstar making his debut, and Zach with an H has been all over the podium, but has not yet made it onto the top of it so far. So Zach is placed in 3 of the last 4 tournaments. We'll see if he can do better this time around. So let's go ahead and add these players into your list of finalists, and I will give you your full list of finalists here in just one moment. Let's paste values only. There we go. That should be, let me just double check that. Great. Let's go ahead and clear this. And let's go ahead and grab this. Gonna go ahead and put you over there on that brawler list. You know, let's actually go right here for a second, guys. No, we'll go right here for a second so I can reveal this properly. Here is your list of finalists for the Slaton Showdown 12. Sugar Snort, Mateus, Axel, Tyrant Star, Malik, Arc Rider, Darklight, Josh, Superstar, and Zach. So we have a few debuting players making it into the finals, and a few champions, not just champions, but repeat champions, also making it to the finals this time around. So should have a very, very exciting finals. I'm pretty pumped about it myself, tell you that much right now. So let's go ahead and start getting those finals organized here so we can jump right into it and make this thing happen, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very cool. All right, who's hosting the finals? Who is hosting our finals? Any volunteers to host the finals? Let's see. Tyrant Star, will you host the finals? Getting a little note from Ruda here before we move on. Oh, Zach is host. Cool. We have all but dark. What happened to dark light? Jump in the finals. We got all. Okay. Zach, do you have the whatchamacallit, the map list? Make sure you have the map list. And let's go ahead. Let me go ahead and tweet this bad boy out. There we go. Man, I hate the way that link is always one thing behind. I know I say it all the time, but let's go ahead and get our final started then. If we have everyone in there, make sure you have the proper map. You guys remember, all the brawlers reset, so every brawler is now active. Again, the same rule applies. You can only use a given brawler once per finals, unless we have a bonus round, and then it all resets one more time. Let's kick off these finals. And again, everyone, big round of applause for Ruda B, who's going to be back in the booth helping us for these finals because he's super slick. One of the greats, you might say. Good luck, everyone versus Ark. Here we go. Jumping into our first round of our finals. Let's do it. All right, here we go. Interesting choice here. Mateus Minion going with Bull to open things up. Tyrant Star coming out with a Crow. And Arc Rider. We didn't see a lot of Nita, and now we see two Nitas here from Arc Rider, and I believe that was Josh. Oh, Darklight. We see 3 Nitas on this map now. Tyrant Star up at 2 cubes. Arc Rider in a little trouble there. Malik choosing to pull out his Shelly, taking a little bit of damage there. And Axel already up to 4 cubes as a Carl. So that's going to be real nasty to deal with. The bigger that Carl gets, I mean, the bigger any brawler gets, of course, the better they are. But Carl is one that just gets really obnoxious when he starts to cube up. Arc Rider in a little bit of trouble there as Nita. There's 3 Nitas on the board. I didn't see who the 3rd Nita was. It might have been Josh, though. And it is. Josh is our 3rd Nita. So Nita's a really great brawler for harassing people, for annoying people. Superstar with Penny. I don't think that Penny's going to survive very often. And Superstar is our first brawler out. So Sugar Snort fan going with Carl as well on this map. Down to our top 9 here. And Josh in a lot of trouble. Zach, though, as the Spike, might be about to get another elimination there as well. I didn't see if it paid off. Zach is stuck in the poison. Axel trying to keep him in trouble. Zach's going to go down to the poison. Oh, no. Mateus Minion out as well, so down to our top 6 now. Darklight is a strong Nita, but also kind of pinched between multiple different brawlers. Able to escape. Very nice move there from Darklight, but Suga still putting on the pressure. Darklight down at 770, and that's going to be a Crow death right there. Tyrant Star going to be... Oh, Tyrant Star, nice dodge, but could not dodge far enough. Down to our top 4. Arc Rider now is pinched between 3 different brawlers. Great use of the Nita Super to try to put pressure on Malik, but it will not be enough. Arc Rider goes out. It's Sugar Snort Fan versus Axel. It's the debuting superstar Sugar Star Snort Fan up against the 2-time champion Axel. And Sugar Snort does have the positional advantage, but Axel does have the cube advantage, and Axel does take the win. So Axel looking to get his 3rd championship here at the Slaton Showdown. Does a great job there at the end. He did not have a good position there against Sugar Snort, but then he did have the cube advantage and timed it perfectly. Got out, got the victory, and that's 5 points for the former champion. Let's look at our brawler usage here in the first round. 3 Nitas. We did not see a lot of Nita at all in the prelims, but of course different maps here. Or sorry, in the what are they called? Prelims? Call them prelims. Why not? In the opening heats, didn't see much Nita, but this is a much more Nita-friendly map. You do see a couple Carls there. I'm going to go ahead and just confirm that Brawler usage. Superstar saying Penny was not a good choice for me. Yeah, Penny was a tough choice on that map, that's for sure. Zach with the roll call. Zach, when you post the screenshots, post the results. That's what we want, is the results from that last match. I don't like Skull Creek. I know that for next time. Yeah, Skull Creek can be pretty annoying. I believe we do have our scores in. Let's go ahead and switch over and take a look at our scores through one round. And it is Axel out to an early lead with that 5 points for first place. Sugar Snort in second place. So the two of the players who are both big time leaders, Arkwriter, who was crazy in the prelims, takes 2 points at least here in this round. So that works out fine. Zach with an H. Superstar and Josh currently at the bottom, but we do have 6 rounds to go. And of course, our overtime rule, if we need it, has created some crazy finishes here in the past. So let's go ahead and just double check. Waiting on the screenshot for results. I believe we have that correct. Let's go ahead and get round number 2 moving. I believe we had all that down proper, though. Let's go ahead and start round 2. Again, there was your Brawler usage in the first heat, in the first round of our finals. This is the Slaton Showdown 12. We are in the final Slaton Showdown 13 coming to you next week. And matchmaking is live, so let's go ahead and jump into round number 2 of our finals. Here we go. All right, so we do see our first Rosa of the final Sugar Snort fan choosing to go with Nita. So again, Nita not used much early on in the tournament, in the prelims, but now at this stage being used a whole lot. And it's Malik just going with Rosa, and Axel pulling out the Daryl the Barrel this time around, still 10 alive. Darklight with his Shelly already up pretty nicely. Arkwriter also going with Shelly, so interesting choices here for both of them. Tyrant Star also pulling out Nita, so the meta has totally shifted with these maps here in the finals. Sugar Snort fan out first. Oh, that's going to be brutal. A 0 in this tournament could be the difference between making the podium and not making it at all. Superstar said the Mortis dodging skills in the chat, and there you go. Superstar is using the Mortis, but Superstar did not dodge well enough. Goes down there as well to Rosa. So Malik playing Rosa, but Rosa goes down, so no more Rosa. So far, Rosa has not had a big tournament. Arkwriter just waiting now. Tyrant Stars got Mateus trapped a little bit here. Axel and Arkwriter playing on the opposite end of the screen. Mateus is getting rotated. This is a bad spot for Mateus, and Mateus does go down. Tyrant Star up to 4 cubes. Arkwriter was waiting for Axel, just kind of keeping Axel pinched up there. So Josh going with a Rosa as well. Zach going with Mortis. So a couple Mortises here on this map. Yes, you play all rounds. That's one of the rules, Superstar. And remember, there's 6 rounds, and if there could be a bonus round where there's double points. So you definitely play all the rounds, and you're not out of anything yet. Axel, nice rotation there. Notice that Josh wasn't that strong yet and rotated away from all the action. So very nice work by Axel. That could earn Axel at least an extra point here, especially considering what's happening right now. Zach's in a whole lot of trouble. Josh is in trouble. That has earned Axel at least 1 extra point, maybe more. No, Tyrant Star pushes hard, and Axel has to move and goes right into Arkwriter. Arkwriter and Tyrant Star. Tyrant Star up at 5, Arkwriter at 9. You should give Arkwriter the advantage here, but Tyrant Star, nope! Shelly Super pays off. Arkwriter continues this run that he's on, man. Arkwriter playing out of his mind today. So many first place finishes in the preliminary heat, and now here in our finals, a first place finish for Arkwriter. So that was crazy nasty. So we'll get those scores here in just a second. Let's make sure we get our screenshots in, please. Just to make sure everything's all being kept. At Zach. at Zach. Screenshot results for rounds 1 and 2, please. Yeah, Superstar, play all the rounds. You're not out of anything yet. Brutus says check 4 and 5. What? I don't know what that means. Well, tentatively, I believe these are the correct scores here. There we go. So there's our scores after... Oh, let's confirm 4 and 5. All right, so let me just confirm these things. Josh did get 4th, and Zach with an H did get 5th. So there we go. All the scoring is good. And I believe that's the correct brawl. Let's go ahead and compare that to our brawler list. And we saw 3 Shellys that round from Mateus, Arkwriter, and Darklight. We saw a couple Roses. Remember the blank spots are Roses. I forgot to add her in. A couple Mortises, but Mortis did not pay off here. Only 1 point between the 2 Mortises. So, as you can see, though, a massively different meta here in our finals than we saw in the prelims. And we've seen 5 Nidas. I think we saw maybe 1 or 2 in the prelims total across 10 rounds. We've seen 5 already. We saw no Mortises. We've seen 2. So again, the map really does dictate the meta. That's for sure. And let's go in. We are getting our next round ready. Remember, Axel, Arkwriter, and Tyrant Star are currently at the top. Let's see if they can maintain that, if someone will upset the system. All right, and so now you see, look who it is. It's good old Pam here making her first appearance in our finals. Tyrant Star and Sugar Snort Fan doing a little bit of damage to each other early. Malik in a lot of early trouble playing that spike. Pinch between a Pam and a Carl. Malik, good rotation upwards, though. Josh with his Pam, a couple of Pams here. Tyrant Star playing Carl as well. And it is Tyrant Star who comes out on top. So, again, talking about who actually is OP. Carl currently is, I think, the strongest brawler in Solo Showdown. Or at least a good candidate for strongest brawler in Solo Showdown. Sugar Snort Fan, we saw use some great Daryl earlier in the tournament. Can he do it again? And nice use of the super. He is really, really, really good with that super. Arkwriter does go out to Superstar, so bad spot for Arkwriter to go out so early. 0 points this time around. Superstar, nice work with that Crow. Axel and Darklight both playing Pams. I believe we have 3 Pams this round. Malik did a good job avoiding it earlier, and now is just trying to get at least 1 point. He knows the rules here, knows 1 point can be a big difference, trying to hide out long enough to get one. Not going to happen, though. Malik goes out in 8th place. Zach, with an H, is cubed up pretty big on the inside as Bull, and Sugar Snort goes down to Tyrant Star, and Tyrant Star pushing hard on Darklight. Does get that finish, but Zach with an H finishes him off. Zach up to 9 cubes as a very, very strong Bull, but now trapped in the middle against 3 ranged brawlers. So Zach just has to hope he can survive long enough to force them close and take them out. Again, there's no 3rd and 4th are the same points, so he really needs to make those top 2 here. He just wants to wait out some of them. Zach stuck on the inside. Crow chipping away. Superstar doing a good job here. Zach trips one of those bow supers down to under 6K, in a lot of trouble. Superstar makes his move and makes his move a little bit too early, and Zach does survive. Zach does survive, so unless Mateus gets a real good outplay here, Zach could get the win. And Zach, though, Mateus keeping the pressure on. Oh my god, down to 210, and Zach takes him out. Wow, what a crazy finish. It really looked like Mateus was going to take Zach out, and that huge Bull was not going to survive, but oh god, 210 HP, no shot queued up at the moment, and there you go. Bull being a bully, taking the win that round. Unbelievable. Wow. Wow, that was wild. I believe we have our scores in for that round. Let's take a look. And there you have it. After 3, our leader, Axel, with a first place finish and 2 second places. Arkwriter falls to second with only 7 points because of the big bagel that time around. Zach with an H, with the nice win, moves up into our podium. But again, with 3 rounds to go, literally anybody could be could be on the podium at the end. Let's go ahead and get our what's it called? Get our screenshot in so we can confirm all this information real quick. There we go, getting our screenshot in here. So Ruda's going to go ahead and confirm those scores. I'm going to confirm our brawler usage here. I think I missed somebody. It was Arkwriter who was playing as a Pam. So let me just make sure I have all these brawlers correct. We did have 4 Pams, so there's your brawler usage. Sugar Snort fan with a Daryl the Barrel. Did not play off as well this time around. 1 bow here for Mateus Minion. Axel, Darklight, Arkwriter, and Josh all coming with Pams. Zach with the real nasty bull, taking the win with so many power cubes. Superstar getting to the top 4 with Crow, and Tyrant Star, the lone Carl, nearly pulled off a pretty big round, but in the end just could not make it into those top 4 extra point spots. So after 3 rounds, there again is your score sheet. Still pretty close right now. Axel starting to pull away a little bit, but really top 3 spots open to anybody at this moment. I know I keep saying it because it keeps being true, even with only with 3 rounds to go. It's still really wide open. Let's go ahead. Oh, we are into round number 4. My bad. I'm sitting here looking at all the stats and information, and round number 4 starting up. And here we go. Darklight going with Carl here. And Tyrant Star with a Dynamite. Very interesting choice here. I know I say it over and over again. I'm really interested about Dynamite as a choice in this map. Malik, our first brawler out. The Nita not paying off for Malik in that case. Mateus Minion choosing this spot for his Leon. Of course, if you're going to use Dynamite on any map, this is the map to use him on. We'll see. Again, we have not. I don't know if we've had Dynamite win a round yet in this tournament. Maybe 1, maybe 2, but you know, nothing on the top of my head comes out. Superstar also going with Carl. So Josh in a lot of trouble down. Josh at a 290, and this time the bull will not survive to the end. Josh goes out with 0 points this round, down to our top 7. Axel pulling out his Nita this round. You know, a lot of skilled players really like playing Nita. Axel's certainly a skilled player. We will see if it can pay off. Mateus in the open air with Leon, Superstar, and Darklight, both playing their Carls. Superstar up at 5, pretty nasty right now, and just kind of keeping Carl on the move. Arkwriter coming out with Spike this time. So now Arkwriter controlling the center of the map. Because a couple good shots on Darklight, really just kind of frustration shots at that point, making Darklight move around. Axel does make a move. That's a bad moving time, though. Unfortunately, it does not pay off, so Axel goes down. Axel goes down. And look at that, Sugar Snort fan playing the Rico and still alive, but gonna get in a lot of trouble here as he gets pushed upwards by Arkwriter's Spike. But Arkwriter goes out. Mateus Minion, we didn't see it on the screen, but Mateus with a nice Leon play. Superstar spins right into Zach all across the board, all the way across the map, down to our top 4. Everyone walking away with 2 at least. Sugar Light Fan in trouble. Sugar Light Fan goes down. Darklight, though, really in trouble too, down to our top 2. Mateus and Zach. Mateus and Zach. And Mateus takes the win. Leon on top. There you go. Wow. So really, like I said, this could be anyone's game. And with Mateus Minion taking the win in this round, just continues to keep all the scores so close and compact at the moment. Take a look at the brawler usage during that round. A lot of Carls, and the big story about that is that Carl now, we've used 6 of the 10 Carls, so only 4 Carls remaining. Another big story here is the Nita play. We've had 7 Nitas so far. So you know, I wonder if it's just the maps or just people kind of getting on the Nita train as time goes along. But there you have it. Not much Nita left. So Superstar, Zach, and Mateus, the only ones who still have Nitas remaining. I believe we have our scores for round 4 up. Yes, we do. Let's take a look at our scores after 4. And you see that? I said it was anybody's game, and that round 4 win skyrockets Mateus Minion up into first place, knocking Arc Rider out of the top 3. Mateus and Axel both tied at 10 right now, followed by Zach at 9 in 3rd place, and then Arc Rider very close behind in 4th place. 2 rounds to go, and of course a potential double points round if there is a tie at first, as there is at the moment. So, you know, if you're in the top 3, the number one thing you want to avoid going into that final round is a tie. Can I show the brawlers? There's the brawler use so far. I don't believe anyone has doubled up on brawlers yet. Everyone's played, yep, everyone's doing pretty well so far. Hey there, LOL. Well, I didn't know that saying hello was a thing to say LOL to, but hey there, LOL. They're Niter12344. Welcome to the tournament. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Slaton Showdown. And we are about to jump into round number 5. This is the best, the only solo showdown tournament that I've ever heard of. I say it's the best because, well, it's mine. And my rule set is phenomenal, if I do say so myself. We developed it over the last 3 months here, with all the players who've been participating, and it's really starting to take shape pretty nicely. Here we are in our 4th round, in our 5th round of 6. Josh has a Crow getting a little bit of trouble there. And we do see Rosa here. We do see a fair bit of Rosa here, actually. We haven't seen a lot of Rosa today, and she hasn't been super successful today, so very interesting to see Rosa coming out at this stage. A lot of bows here in this round. Malik choosing to go with Bull. Tyrant Star and Arc Rider, 2 former champions, both going with Crow, and Tyrant Star takes out Josh, so Josh getting 0 points this round. Axel, though, pushing Tyrant Star, tries to take advantage of that opening, does not pay off. Could this be the 2nd round win for Rosa today? It's a possibility. Of course, we won't know for a while, and Axel does push, and now up to 4 cubes, so that Axel making a good case that Rosa could be in line for a victory this time around. Other side of the screen, Sugar Snort fan pulling his Leon out against Mateus Minion as a Pam. Leon and Pam both at one time. So oh no, Superstar goes out. So still 2 of our Rosas remain. And Sugar Snort fan in trouble between Mateus as a Pam and Zach, and goes for the escape. Zach reads it perfectly though. Sugar Snort could not avoid that moment. Zach just totally saw that vanish coming, and I love how he didn't auto-aim there. He aimed where he knew the Leon was moving to. So beautiful play there by Zach to take out Sugar Snort fan. Down to our top 6. Malik trapped at the top. And Darklight doing a good job here harassing Axel. Axel does super up though, and trying to heal. And Axel takes out one more, down to our top 4 now. Arc Rider goes down. Darklight goes down. Zach and Axel, both big Rosas right now. Axel pushes Malik, so Rosa's going to win this round. That's for sure. Which one will it be? And it's Zach taking out Axel. The Rosa finally does get her 2nd win of the day. Nice work there. And Zach, just beautiful play there, predicted the move from Sugar Snort and just blasted that Leon. Wasn't the most difficult prediction. You kind of knew which way he was going, but still, that's heads-up play rather than just being like, I'm going to play Rosa, who's low skill, and keep on auto-aiming. Nope, he aimed it correctly and got the kill there. So let's look at our scores. I believe we have them ready for our scores after 5 rounds. Yeah, we do. And that first round finish off of Zach, his 2nd of the day of the finals, puts him in 1st place, followed by Axel and Mateus. Arc Rider getting 1 point keeps him pretty firmly in the mix for the podium as we go into our final round. But he's going to really need to hope that there's a tie at top, or that he can get Zach out early in the zeros if he's going to have a shot at standing on top of this entire thing. So 5 rounds down, potentially 1 to go. Of course, we could always have a tiebreaker round. Let's go ahead and let me make sure I have all the brawler list properly recorded here. Remember, an empty brawler spot means that that was Rosa, because I have not added her in to the system yet, but she will be added. And I believe that that is... Oh, hold on. I'm missing somebody. Who am I missing here? Axel was Rosa. Darklight was... Oh, Bo. There we go. All right, so there's your brawler usage after 5 rounds. So as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Rosas have been used. Bo, still a lot of bows in the mix for our final round. Still a lot of bows, still a lot of crows. Still a lot of Leons. Tyrant Star left. Let's take a look what's going on there. Let's give Tyrant 1 minute. Leaving during the finals, that's going to be not just like a bench for next week. If he's not back, and if he's not back for the finals, that'll be a ban for next week. I mean, he's still in the mix too. That's what's crazy. Look at the scores here. So I gotta think he just DC'd here for a second. He can't score in this round to get first place, but the number of times that we've gone to a double point bonus round has been wild. So let's give him another minute here. If he doesn't come back in a minute, then we will go on with a bot in his place, and he will get a ban for next week. So let's see. We will find out. Show brawlers. Yeah, here are the brawlers after our first 5 rounds. Yeah, he thought it was 5 rounds. Cool. Yeah, it's always 6 for the finals, guys. There we go. All right, let's get our finals. Let's get our final round queued up here. Guys, it's always 6. Read the rules, everybody. Read the Dawn rules. They're posted. There's the Discord. They're posted there. Read the rules. Know the rules, man. It's so important to know the rules. Of course, there's our leaderboard right now, and we're going live into our 6th and potentially final round here in the Slaton Showdown 12. Let's go. Oh, I'm past the automatic. All right, so I'm hearing some Pokos and seeing some Pokos. Poco, who during the Legendary Ban Week ended up being the dominant brawler. We don't see a ton of Poco now that Legendaries are all back, but during that week, Poco was the entire meta. Back then, we also didn't have the one brawler used once per heat rule. And Josh goes out very, very early, so tough spot. Josh with a really, really rough finals. Down to our top 8. I didn't see who the second elimination was, so that'll be a big one. That'll be a fascinating one to figure out. Down to our top 8. Arc Rider at 5 cubes as Carl already. And pushes Superstar. Superstar kind of like takes a moment off there and eats 2 nasty shots from Arc Rider's Carl. Kind of surprising there, Mateus. Also in trouble. Mateus near the top, but ooh boy, that might have just kept Mateus off the podium. Mateus was in 3rd place, but 0 points this round probably means there's no way. Axel, our 2nd place finisher, goes out in 7th, so 1 point for Axel. Will that 1 point be enough to keep Axel in the money here? We'll find out. Zach with an H also goes down. Our leader goes down early, so this is wide open. This is kind of crazy, guys. All 3 of our top leaders right now already down. So we could be seeing a total mix-up, a total change happening here, a shuffle at the top of the leaderboard. Carl's got so much range. Absolutely, they're Superstar Gaming. Tyrant Star, Darklight, and Darklight's Spike up at 9. That's going to be kind of hard to beat. Top 3 right now. Darklight at a 9-cube Spike. Sugar Snort fan with a 1-cube bow. Just has to hope that Spike and Darklight get into it, or that Darklight and Tyrant Star get into it early. Tyrant Star just choosing to hang out in the corner and hope as well. And Tyrant Star makes a push. They're both trying to push for those 3 points right now. Tyrant Star, I think, got a little too aggro there, and that's not going to pay off. And it is Darklight taking the win here in our 6th and final round. Ooh, boy. All 3 of our leaders going into our final round here went out early, so two situations. Possibly we could see a lot of shuffling at the top. We also, if we see a draw from the top two, if first place has a draw, we're going to a double point bonus round. So we're doing the scores right now. Let's make sure everyone stays in the game for just 1 second. Scoring now. Scores are coming in. Let me go take a look. And know that not only is there no bonus round needed, but we actually have a very clear first, second, and third place. Let's go to our scores after 5 rounds. And Zach, even though he only earned 1 point that round, just barely holds on and is able to get into first place. Axel getting second place, and Mateus Minion with the 0 getting pushed out by Darklight. I told you anyone could have made the top 3, and look at that. Darklight, who was just kind of middle of the pack the entire finals, first place finish in the final round, gets third place overall in the Slaton Showdown 12, and walks away with a humongous $4. Do not spend all that in one place. Oh my God. Becky, look at those results. What a fun round that was, guys. Wow. Wow. Thanks for the tourney, guys. Thanks everyone for playing. This was unbelievable. Now, to remind you guys, hey, for those of you who did make the podium, go ahead and DM me on Discord your email for your PayPal account and a screenshot from the game to prove that your account is linked, and I will send you your winnings either tonight or tomorrow. And of course, we are back again next week with the Slaton Showdown 13. So if you didn't play, Ark said he lost connection in round 3. That's brutal. It happens, but that's brutal. Slaton Showdown 13, here's the Discord link for those of you who are watching and want to participate. You can go ahead and jump in to the Discord, read the rules, and sign up for Slaton Showdown 13. I'm actually going to go ahead right now and put together the SS13 registration channel. There you go. Registration for Slaton Showdown 13 is now open. Wait, what the heck? Why didn't it show up? That's weird. Where'd it go? Text channels, new channel, SS13 registration. Create channel. There it is. There you go. Slaton Showdown 13 registration is now open. So there you have it, guys. And we're going to keep on. Who are you going to raid? I know, actually, we're going to goof around for a little bit because no reason to leave yet. We ended it so early that I can play some Brawl Stars. How about that? Ooh, boy, this is exciting. I never get to play. Guys, I never get to play. I'm very pumped about that. Let me just check. One second, texting the wife lady. One second. Just texting my wife lady. All right. There we go. Guys, yeah, let's go ahead and play a little bit. Let's jump in here. Let me stay here for a moment. Slaton Showdown 13 next week. Registration is open. Please go ahead and register. Oh, people are all like, hey, the tournament's over. I'm out. You guys don't want to see me play? You guys don't want to see me wreck shop? Guys, come on. Come on. Let's go ahead and close that. That is closed. Let's go ahead and open up this. And let's see, turn that off. And look at that, there we are. Let me go ahead and put some sound on. Although I don't think, yeah, the sound from my phone doesn't work, which is super annoying. Which is why I play music, and then I get kicked off of YouTube all the time for playing music. Who wants to play some duos? Anyone want to play duos? I'm down for some duos, actually. Or I could just play, let me get a round of solo in. I have not been playing enough lately, guys. What's the map right now? What is the solo map right now? It's Passage? Ugh. All right. I guess I'll play some Carl on Passage. Where's my Carl? Ooh, I can upgrade you. Let's go. Yeah, definitely upgrading Carl. All right, let's go ahead and get some music going, even though it'll get me kicked off of YouTube, probably. Because you put in, like, there's all these things that say, like, they're DRM-free music, and then they're not. And then YouTube goes, hey, man, that's not DRM-free music. And you're like, but it said it was. Let's put this on. That's some ridiculously chill music. Okay, I can play to this. Why not? I can play this ridiculous music. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. My wife and I discussing dinner. One moment. I don't want to enable you. Sorry, guys. Just gotta. Sometimes you get married and have a baby and need to take care of that on different moments. Down for some Siege, Kryptonaut? Ooh, I can play some Siege. Hold on, my lady is blowing up the texts. Maybe I can move my text over here, and that way I can turn off the notifications on my phone. Yeah, that's better. And then I can turn off phone notifications here, so that I'm not getting blown up in this biz. Turn off. Come on, there you go. Messages off, and then let's do this. Put me on D&D, and let's go. Let's get back into some Brawl Stars, huh? Are you streaming? She asks. Yep. Another 30 minutes or so. All right, let's go ahead and get in a game of solo, guys. With Carl. I'm not gonna make you guys watch me play Rosa. Come on. I'm not that rude. Yeah, let me just get warmed up here with a round or two of this before I make you play Siege with me. Yeah, get off me, Bo. Get off me, Bo. Yeah, you're dead. Ah, God, Brock is so frustrating. I hate Brock. Come on. Someone camping all this? I have not been playing much lately. I gotta admit, guys. So I'm a little rusty, and I might be a little bit overly aggressive in some cases. Let's see if I can grab this box here and not get murked. There we go. Up to 4. Up to 5. All right. Oh, thank you, Malsamaker. Oh, I kind of want to go grab that cube, but I'm not going to. Is it close enough for me to make that risk? Nah. Let's not do it. Let's not do that. I don't want to fight that Brock, because Brock's a really annoying matchup for how slow Carl is. Let's rotate up. Anybody over here? Ooh, hello. And I got you, and I got out. There we go. There we go. Little Carl super action. Let's get rid of that. Gonna rotate up this way. See if I can rotate down and get that Carl forced up. Come on, force you up. There we go. That's what I want. Good rotation on his part. Frank. Okay. Again, I'm gonna try to get behind him. That was a total auto aim on my part. Yeah, both of us know we don't want to mess with that Frank right now. Oh, that should have been a win. That should have been a dub. Oh, the leaderboard. Oh, Malsamaker, the leaderboard. That is, here's the Discord information. That was for the Slaton Showdown 12. We just finished our weekly Brawl Stars tournament. Every week I host the Discord. There's where we get information on it. Every week I host a solo showdown tournament for Brawl Stars. We have a no teaming rule. We have a you cannot play the same brawler twice in the same heat or same like set rule. So it's a pretty fun rule set. Winners take home a little bit of money, not a lot, a little bit of money each week. We've been doing it for 3 months now, and pretty happy with it. It's a lot of fun. So you can sign up. Go to the Discord. All the rules are written there in the Slaton Showdown rules section. You can sign up for next week's Slaton Showdown 13, which will be coming your way. You're more than welcome to join on in the action, brudda. And now we're back over here, and take a look at that. Man, second place. I should have gotten a first on that. I misplayed there at the end. He got his hammer out and used it on me pretty nicely, and I did not. But I take home the token. Second place, not too bad. All right, I'll play a round of Siege. Anybody wants to play some Siege? There's my and I'll go with someone a little stronger than Carl for that. Create team code. There's my team code. Oh, good night, Molson. I don't know where you are, but happy for you. On my second account, it's called One Shot. Okay, Kryptonaut. Well, there's my team code there. XT26F8WA. So go ahead and jump on in, and let's do this. Probably want to get one more. Play a little. I haven't played. I mean, I've not been playing a lot of Brawl Stars lately because I'm doing a lot of work preparing for something else that I can't mention officially yet. What is it? Who knows? Who knows? Oh, one shot. Okay. A little barley action. And what's the map for Siege? Junk Park. I haven't played it in so much. I don't even know what Junk Park looks like. Interessant. Okay. Do we have one more who wants to join? There's the team code one more time. If you know me from before all this, you know what I'm talking about. Probably. I just can't officially say anything. Something pretty big coming up, though. Something that maybe some of you have been waiting for a while. Who knows? Let me go ahead and switch my brawler here. Somebody else for this mode. Let's see, how many trophies are you at? 260. Okay. Who else do I have who's in that range? Who would be a good match here? Not Mortis. Poco's useless in this mode. You know, I can play bow. You know, I'll upgrade my bow too while we're here. I can play bow. And let's see whatever random we get. We's about to get some random, son. Oh, God. Is Rosa any good at Siege? We're about to find out. We're about to find out, I'll tell you that much. I mean, I guess, like, Rosa could be good at Siege in, like, a not dissimilar way to how... But doesn't have Primo's Leap, though. That Leap makes Primo so good. Man, that Mortis is being frustrating, huh? Let me back off here. Then a little bit more support. Probably should save that super for their robot, but I'm not super worried about it. Alright, so we take the first Siege bot. I'm down with that. This music is like, I feel like I'm in a movie, like some movie that's set in New York where they're like walking through a park and having a romantic moment, you know? There you go. Bye, Leon. Alright, now let's go ahead and put that there and get some free value. Whew. There you go. That'll be some nice little free value there. Man, these guys are playing real loose. That Mortis is doing some damage, but in general, like, this Leon's way overconfident. Look at that. Look at that. Why are you pushing me like that, Leon? You new? What are you new? I'm gonna die. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Okay, now gotta get that Mortis. And let me just steal that real quick. Boom. There we go. Bro, we're doing it. Come on, we can chunk this guy down real quick. I'm gonna go after that Barley. Just keep him off of us. Come here, Barley. Alright, we're at 5. We should be able to get this siege bot here. But not if that Leon pushes me and I didn't pay attention. Ah, look at me. See me lean all weird? You're done. You're done. You're done. There we go. Got it. Got it. There we go. Ah, that Leon hit me hard. Man, Leon is still so annoying. That invisible is just so super obnoxious. I don't care how many Leon nerfs Leons get. He's still just obnoxious. That invisible is ridiculous. There we go. Bye bye, Mortis. Let's just really pour it on here. You know what? Let's just go for it. Boom! Look at that. Bow, 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 bow. Let's bow. See what I did there? Because I said, let's bow. Let's go. Clip that. People hate Siege that much? That was fun, huh? That was a nice win. Nice win. Could push my bow to 300 possibly. Could be fun. Couple quick wins. I think Siege is my favorite 3v3 game mode. I'll tell you that much. Everyone likes Ball Brawl, but nah. Siege, dude. I should push my account more. I have not been playing enough. Okay, Jesse and Brock. Got it. You guys are annoying as hell. Got it. Please kill these guys. Bye, Jesse. Oh, and a Rosa. Okay. Can we get that one from them? I don't think we can. Damn. That'd been nice. That's you one shot. Nice work. Ah, darn! I got a little bit over aggressive there. A little over aggressive. I would say we shouldn't even support this siege bot, actually. Yeah. Not let you sneak up on us from over here. Yeah, this Rosa... People are a little too confident with Rosa. They don't realize it against ranged brawlers that she can get murked. Her whole thing is that she can get up close and be really annoying. But if you keep her at distance, you can mess her up. Oh, did she... Oh, she was able to get that one. Darn. Okay. Okay. Oh, she has her super. Now she's going to be super annoying. Oh, we're clumping a bit too much here. They're getting a lot of value right now. There we go. Dude, that Jesse just ran right in. Do you not know not to rotate that way against a bow? Come on, brother. Come on, brother. You gotta know it's a bad idea, you know? Wow. Wow. I feel like they're giving us a ton of value here. Oh, come on. Kill that Rosa. That's where Rosa can be annoying. Killer, 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 killer. We're at 17, though. That's pretty good. This is the one to support. This is the one we gotta support here. And this Rosa is just ridiculous. Bye, Rosa. Oh, I missed that shot. Dang. Alright, let's go ahead and super support this one. There we go. Boom! Oh, look at that. Who's the star player? This guy? There we go. There we go. Already back in. Okay. Cool. Oh, we Did I hit go again? Did I hit replay? Alright, so now they have a bow. Make this a little bit more interesting. Alright, Piper. There you go. Be dead. Oh, yeah, see, I rotated the wrong way against that bow. And missed all my shots on that Jessie. There we go. I'm one shot. I need to heal up a little bit here. That could have been bad. Can I get on that bow there? Dude, we did a ton of damage on that one. We ate you up. Yeah. You're dead. Oh, why did I die there? That was annoying. You're not supposed to die, Rich. Dude, come on. Slaton. Ooh, man, we are actually in trouble here. Let's just put the pressure on that bot. Took care of him. Let's really hurt this siege bot early. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Man, got us 59 though. That was a big bot. You gotta win. This is the most important exchange of the game, probably right here. Got her. Boom. Ah! If I'd survived that, that would have been the most OP move of all day. If I had just survived that. But now we're in a lot of trouble here, guys. Yeah, good job, Colt. Work on him. Work on that bow. Ah, that's going to be game over, probably. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Because someone's just going to kill themselves to get that, right? That's all that's going to happen. Yeah, it's got to keep them from doing that. And then we cannot trigger those. Ah, that's going to be it. That's it. Just do not walk forward. Oh no, Piper. Do not walk forward. Do not walk forward. Do not walk forward. Oh, come on. You gotta know the bow trapped it. You gotta know the bow trapped it, man. You gotta know the bow trapped it. Of course he did. Of course he booby trapped it. Let's go see what I got in here. Anything cool that I can pick up? Token doubler, that's nice. Nah, I'm good. Don't worry about the Piper. Yeah, he's got about that booby trap, bro. Homeboy was booby trapped. All right, let's try one more. Oh, we were right there. The Piper didn't have a clean shot, but that booby trap, that was a guaranteed death. Playing a Rico, dude? That's a weird choice. All right, so gotta keep on putting the pressure on this Rosa and not dying there. Ah, that was a bad death. That was a bad death. I got too aggressive there. I think we might be getting murked here. Yeah. We're not controlling the Rosa at all, and she's getting some good kills. Let me just go ahead and mine the middle here. That Rico's dying a lot, so good for him, man. Thank you. Thank you for all that dying there, Rico. Come on, am I going to miss this much? Oh, come on. Rosa! Rosa! This might be my last match, actually. I'm looking at the time now. Let's put the DPS on her early. Yeah, there we go. There you go. That's a nice little Jean play. Sucking them all the way in. The one that you want to do, obviously. That's the cool trick play for Jean on this map. Oh boy, this is trouble. This is trouble. This is trouble. This is trouble. Did not get the kill on... Man, we gotta control this Barley, too. This Barley's smart. This Barley's pretty smart. Smart Barley. And we're gonna get sieged on this one. We can't tie this, I don't think. Yeah, we definitely can't tie it now. We have no one to go head-to-head with that Rosa. Their Barley's is playing pretty nicely. Doing a good job of rotating and staying away from too much trouble. I'm gonna try to kill this Rosa. Keep this Rosa away, actually. Nope, not gonna work. Not gonna work. Rosa's all the way in. There we go. Got her. But that's going to be down. Siege. So much fun. Can be so annoying. All right. You know what? That isn't going to be it for me. Poor job of our car hard to depend on randoms. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's not a good mix, too. Like, you need to have someone who can threaten like that. But, you know what? It's been a nice long day. We had a good stream for the Slaton Showdown 12. For those of you just tuning in right now, it's the weekly solo showdown tournament. Go to the Discord to get more information on rules and registration. You can play if you want. And of course, next week, Thursday the 9th, is Slaton Showdown 13. That's the one you can play in. So, but that's going to be it for today. Congrats to our winners: Zach in first place, Axel in second, and Darklight in third. Let's go ahead and find someone cool to give a little bit of a host to, or to give a little raid to. Should have raided with the 20, but felt like playing a little bit longer. Let's go to categories. We're playing Brawl Stars. Who's playing some Brawl Stars? I could use a little bit of love. Let's see. Daenerys Gaming, Ethan Time, Logan Paul. No one named Logan Paul is gonna get any love from me. Let's get this kid, Ethan Time Gaming. Let's give him a little love. Why not? Why not, young man? Here you go. All right, let's go ahead and give this guy all the support we can. Give him a few minutes to show off what he's doing. If you like him, stick around. If not, dip out after a couple. But let's go ahead and give him a quick little raid here, guys. It has been a lot of fun kicking it, and let's go.
Here's the code, even though you could probably just type